So last week I asked you all for video ideas and you gave a bunch of great answers, but there was just one problem, which is that I forgot what week it was. Last weekend, at long last, was the weekend of Wakanda, and what a time it was. Nothing but straight flourishment in the theater and on the screen. So much beautiful world building and characters and storytelling, all leading up to the epic climactic battle on Facebook to see who has the wokest take. This movie gave us so much to love and so much to debate, and that's what I love so much about the whole phenomenon, the way it shows the power of our art to let us center ourselves on our own terms in this world that so often puts us out on the margins. And I've seen some people poo-pooing all the excitement because yes, it's true, this isn't the first Hollywood movie with so many black faces. But the thing about Black Panther is not just that there are so many beautiful, badass black people on the screen. It's that Black Panther is so intently a movie about blackness. Such a deep, multi-layered contemplation of blackness in a way that we rarely see from such a big Hollywood blockbuster. And it gives us a movie-going experience where we're not just seeing it. We have an active role bringing our creativity to how we engage with it and how we critique it. And I think it's worth noting how our engagement so far doesn't really have a lot of Martin Freemans in the room. Like, no matter which take you agree with on the film, almost all the takes being shared so far are from black voices. It's given us a space to cultivate conversation that's for us and by us. And that's what I've been loving, seeing our art get to shine in a way the whole world can enjoy, but that also carves out space for us to reaffirm, question, celebrate, focus on us. Just like we started that same week with Kehinde Wiley and Amy Sherrill's portraits of the Obamas, both of which I thought were dope. But no matter what you thought about them, you had to love how this art opened up so much time and space for us to be focused on us, instead of having yet another day with you-know-who centering himself in our headspace. And it's just perfect that the same week in which the government was once again threatening to cut arts funding was a week that began and ended with such powerful, high-profile examples of why our art matters. Because it's how we remind the world and ourselves that we matter. And to take it a step further, I'm gonna end with the words of the great Ewing. We need the arts because they make us full human beings, but we also need the arts as a protective factor against authoritarianism. In saving the arts, we save ourselves from a society where creative production is permissible only insofar as it serves the instruments of power. And when that canary in the coal mine goes silent, we should be very afraid. Not only because its song was so beautiful, but also because it was the only sign that we still had a chance to see daylight again. Our art is the daylight we conjure to shine on ourselves. And I'm just so grateful we got to spend that whole week out here shining. And I hope it reminds us how important it is to support and protect those creative spaces where we get to shine that light. And not just on this big commercial level, but especially on the grassroots where so many artists push every day for that ultimate Wakandan dream of creating for ourselves on land that we own.